I absolutely believe our ancestors are very important to us in many ways. There's a lot to learn from them and from their experiences. My generational DNA processing program actually shows that they're very important to us and our health, but also that we are very important to them. Some of them went through excruciating things in their lifetime. They went through struggles and absolute horrors and traumas. And for example, in my own progress in my generational DNA processing program, I had many different areas in my DNA that were different unhealed traumas from my ancestors. These traumas were lessening my genetic health in specific areas of my DNA. It was not allowing my body to work properly on the very basic genetic level. It means that my genes were expressing when they shouldn't have been, and it means that they were not expressing when they should have been. And that can cause a lot of problems. It can cause disease, birth defects, and mental health issues. It also means that my ancestors have waited this long for help to process that trauma that they went through because they haven't been able to do it on their own. Many different traumas in my ancestry were still unhealed when I did my own program in May of 2022. One went all the way back to 19 generations back. Now, why couldn't they process it on their own? Sometimes they're able to heal these things on their own in their lifetime, but sometimes they can't or won't. Just like we need a somatic therapy to process our own trauma, they need a body to utilize a somatic therapy to process theirs. They are still stuck with unhealed trauma unless we can help them. If you have ever gone through trauma, the trauma is thought about on a daily basis, and we are essentially re-traumatized on a daily basis without processing it. Their spirits are still thinking about these things, and they know it's affected our health too. What's so cool is that every time that I have processed generational trauma for any of my ancestors or helped other participants in the human trial to process theirs, I feel this fantastical joy from them. I feel such a celebratory energy. Isn't that cool? It's really a very cool feeling to know that I was able to help them out. I did my own program 3.5 years ago. I was the very first one to go through the program, and it's been so amazing to go through these trials, these human trials, and to see these people being able to help their own health, their family's health, but also to help their ancestors process their unprocessed trauma. It really is a celebration every time that we are able to help them process their trauma. It's very interesting that generational trauma is linked to our own health issues. So processing that trauma energy from one of our ancestors, the whole family line, all the way down from them to if you have kids and grandkids, is no longer there. The trauma is no longer there, and it doesn't affect the DNA health anymore. The DNA health for the whole family line is able to heal. The trauma lessening DNA health is no longer there to allow irregular genetic expression. It's an amazing feeling. I hope this helps with some of the questions that I've had people ask about my generational DNA processing program. It's for you, and it's for your ancestors and the whole family line. It's really so important and amazing all at the same time.